It's Michelle, and I've got another bead charm project for you today. We're going to be doing a love potion bottle bead charm, and this is one that I wanted to do back around Valentine's Day because it is that love potion theme, but I couldn't get all of the components ordered and put together in time to do that. So now I've got everything, and I wanted to go ahead and show it to you all because I just couldn't wait until Valentine's Day next year. But I will go ahead and also put this in my Valentine's Day playlist on my YouTube channel so that it will be there, and you might remember to do that around Valentine's Day. This would be really cute. This is going to be very similar to my genie bottle bead charm that you may have seen in the past. It was one of my earlier videos, probably right at about a year ago. And what gave me the thought to make a bottle that was love potion instead of a genie bottle, as you recall, that genie bottle had the feature bead in the center was purple with some little circular designs going all the way around the bead. And it was the bead itself that really made me think of a genie bottle. So that's how I came up with that. But I was reminded of that genie bottle when I saw these little charms online. And it is a little tag with the word love stamped in it. And it just looked like a little tag that should be hanging off the side of the bottle, labeling it as a love potion. So that's what made me think of that. When I found these little charms, it's just a little round tag, and they're only 9 millimeters across. So I thought that was the perfect little tag. And what I did there was I just attached 3 jump rings to that to make sort of like a chain effect. But if you have a small chain in the antique bronze color with links that can be opened and reclosed so that we can attach that tag with, just go ahead and use 3 links of chain. That would be fine too. So I'll give you the full lineup of the supplies that we're going to need, and we're going to have some hidden beads in there like we've done a few times before that just kind of support and snug up some of the other beads to help us create our love potion bottle. Okay, so first we've got our head pin, and if you notice, all my metal elements I'm using the antique bronze color. I have done one in a silver coloring that I'll show you a little later on after we get this one finished. So whatever metal color you choose, it's up to you. First we've got our head pin, and I've got a 3-inch here. We don't need one quite that long. A 2-inch would probably be plenty, but I was out of the antique bronze in the 2-inch, so I'm just using the 3 today. And then I've got one of my little 3 millimeter sequins that I'm going to be using as a stop to help make that a little larger of a head for us. And then I've got an 8 millimeter daisy spacer, a number 6 seed bead, and that is also in the antique bronze color, but it's one that's going to be hidden, so that doesn't really matter. You can just get a number 6 seed bead in any color that you choose. And then I've got a rather large bead cap here with a filigree design in it. I love that open filigree work. That's very pretty. And that is 15 millimeters wide and 6 millimeters tall. We've got a smaller bead cap here that's 10 millimeters across and 3 millimeters tall. Then we have our feature bead here, which is going to be our bottle portion of it, and that is a 10 by 14 millimeter faceted rondelle. And I've got a little bugle bead here, and I went ahead and matched that because that's going to go inside of this bead here to kind of snug it up a little bit on our head pin. And it's going to be kind of hidden in there, but where this is kind of see-through, I wanted to go ahead and match, so I got a red one and it's about 10 millimeters long, which is about the height of this one. So whatever you can find that's going to fit inside of that bead to help snug it up for you. And then we've got another number 6 seed bead and an 8 by 6 millimeter cone shaped bead cap, and then our 9 millimeter love tag with 3 jump rings or 3 links of chain, either way you want to do that. And then I've got a little decorative rondelle here. If you all can see that, it's got the little ridge design going around the sides. And that is going to be our bottle top, and that is 4 millimeters by 5 millimeters. Then we've got a little 4 millimeter red heart bead. And of course, our bottle stopper on Love Potion has to be a heart. So that's what we're going to do with that. And then we've got a lobster clasp. We're also going to need a jump ring, but I'm going to make mine with my excess from my head pin. If you're using a smaller head pin and you don't have enough excess, or you don't want to take the time to do that, you can just go ahead and get a jump ring to add in with those. Okay, so we're ready to start building. Just take your head pin. First thing we're going to add is our little 3 millimeter sequin. And that just makes like a larger head on our head pin for us to stop the larger hole in our daisy spacer, which goes next. And then our number 6 seed bead. And I will put links in the description to a lot of these. Probably not like daisy spacers and seed beads and bugle beads, you know, those are pretty common. But I will leave links to where I got these other more unique parts of it, like the large bead cap and the feature bead and the bead cap and those little tags, things like that. I'll leave the links to as many of those as I can find for you. So now we're going to add our larger bead cap, and that's going to be like the bottom stand portion of our bottle. And then our smaller bead cap, which was the 10 millimeter, we're going to put it on upside down, and then that's going to cradle our large rondelle, which was 10 by 14. And then we're going to slide on our bugle bead, and you'll see that that'll just slip right down inside of that rondelle, which makes it tighter on the head pin and keeps it from wobbling. Okay, now we're going to put our number 6 seed bead, and that's just going to be hidden inside of our cone shaped bead cap to help snug it up too. And then we're going to add our little love tag and just slide that on and let it dangle off the side as a little label. And then we're going to put our bottle top and our little red heart stopper. And there is your Love Potion bottle. Okay, so now we're just going to kind of hold everything together and bend our head pin at a 90-degree angle, being sure not to bend the components of your bottle. I'm going to cut that down to about 1/4 inch. Save my excess. And then just roll this into a loop. And then I'm going to make my jump ring. I think I've got enough to get a couple of jump rings out of that. And then I'm just going to cut that where those meet. I've got one for my stash. Okay, I'm going to take this one and open it up. And dangle on my potion bottle and my lobster clasp. And close it back up. So there's your completed love potion bottle. Okay, and as I told you before, I did make one of those with silver metal components. And if you prefer that color, just go ahead and do that, which I didn't have the little love stamped tags in silver, so I just dangled a little silver heart charm off the side of that. So either way you want to do it. So I hope you all like this project. Be sure and let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a like over on my Facebook page. Follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.